Hello, hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and I'm so glad you're here. This is so great. All right. Barbara Cole just read Autumn's message. Tickled me. Forensic accountants, a new American hero. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I don't need this. Why was I've got that in my ear? I don't need that in my ear. Thank you for being here. All right. All right, I take 12 of your questions at 12 noon every day, political questions. Hello, everybody. And I do my best to answer them. I write them down in the old book here. And right after this, I go down to the first comment. And also in the description box, I type out all the questions from today and I timestamp them. And then afterward, I go through and I try to make the timestamping just as perfectly, down to the second as I can. Because I want to make it easy for you to get in, get out, get what you need. But also, if you're watching this on replay, come on by. I'm here every single day of the year at noon Central in the U.S., Central Standard Time, Chicago time. And people are really friendly. I have got to, again, thank all of the moderators. My gosh. I'm so grateful. You keep us safe. We have epic troll slayers here. Seriously. So thank you. Hello, everybody. All right. So, also 10% of all the income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing since the channel is monetized and into the future. So, hello. Stephen, I like that. I'm beginning to think 2020 has an evil twin. Yes. Oh, yes. All right. And for anyone who's wondering, this little pile right here, this little wedge of white, right? Yeah, right here. Right there. Yeah, that little wedge of white. That's Boo Boo. He's sleeping. That's why the blanket's still there. I would have put it up. I would have folded it up and put it away, but he's so warm and cuddled up in there that. Yeah, so that's him. That's the kitty. Okay. All right. I'm going to. Speaking of karma, did you guys see the cover on one of Steve Judd, the astrologer Steve Judd's recent videos? And it caught my attention because it was Glinda the Good Witch, and me here in my pink bubble. So it was very funny. It said, karma isn't a B word if you aren't. Dang. Okay. All right. So I'm going to look here for anything in all caps. Do come by and put your question, your political questions in the chat. In anything in all caps is how you communicate with me. Other than that, please just type normally. So I know, because people carry on whole conversations and it's really nice. So, but anything in all caps is what I'm looking for. Okay, Killbilly, feeling better. I can hold down some food now. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, Michelle, my belle. Black and Orange Tarot, how are you today? I'm okay. I mean, as much as I can be, considering the situation. But I'm feeling stronger. I was not well for a while, but I'm better. I got 5,000 of my 10,000 steps in this morning for the first time in a couple of weeks. So making progress. Yeah, the energy is much better, Katie. I believe that. I believe that. Ed, there's an interesting question. Resign, 25th, or impeachment. What would be best for the country? I've never. Let's Ed. I like that. Resign. 25th. Impeach. What is best for the country? I like that. Okay. All right. That's number one. I've got 11 more slots open for 11 more of your political questions. By the way, if I don't read on your question or I don't acknowledge you or something like that, it is never anything personal, and I would feel terrible if I had hurt your feelings. So it's never anything personal. All right, anything else in all caps? Hello, Deborah. Hey, Marion. Hello. How dangerous will January 17th to 19th? Well, I read on the what I don't remember what we decided to call them yesterday. Quackanuts, I think is what we settled on. I read about them coming back, say on the 19th or 20th, and basically what I got was that there's going to be a huge police presence, huge, many, and they're going to be like, oh, maybe I should just walk along my protest route and go home, considering they're going to be like armed National Guard and all this stuff. But I am so I wasn't getting a dangerous like militia as far as like the protesters, but I think we should. I agree that we should at not necessarily the march. I just want to know danger in general. Trump doing something stupid. A cell of idiots breaking off and doing something. So if you don't mind, I'm going to look at what poses, is there something that's going to pose serious danger, not necessarily even the marchers, just whomever, if that's okay. Danger around January 17th to 20th. Okay, what's the worst danger there? We'll have to look at that. Thank you, Marion. All right. Paula, do you see anything happening on January 17th? There we go. Why? What's the 17th is a Sunday. What, the revolution has to happen on the weekends? I think these people are awful, pathetic, treasonous losers. JJ, I try to keep the channel cleaner than that. I'm sorry. Sorry. Hello, Jess. Frosty Bean, was Eric Prince involved with the rioters? Okay, Eric Prince involved with rioters. I wonder if that should also link into the possibility of danger. We'll have a look. Stephen, Pelosi is Athena. Don't mess with an Aries woman. True. Okay, Sean. Hey, Shan or Sean? I'm sorry. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Josh Hawley. Oh God. Yes. How does he feel about losing his book deal and his key donors? Josh Hawley. Losing book deal. Key donors, got it. We are going into the heart of darkness, aren't we? Looking at these slime bags. Okay, Nancy, did some of the rioters seriously intend to take hostages? Okay. Because I saw the picture of the person with the great big handful of zip tie handcuffs. I'm just it gets to the point where it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here and rock back and forth for a while. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Stephen, will Sniffy be wiped off the books? Sniffy be off the books. I will ask. That is number 6 for today. Kiki, folks, it ain't over with yet. I know. Maria Autumn loved the blue and the nails. Thank you. The nails, I will just say this. The nails are actually a mistake. I usually just do square. And these are actually, they're called coffin shape, which I don't like. I don't like that name. And I don't like the shape of them. But they're so cool. I just love them. So anyway, thank you, Maria. Okie dokie. Do. Kitchen table tarot. Hello. Is the FBI on this? I feel it isn't over. Is the FBI okay? Is on this. Feel it isn't over. Put a question mark after that. We'll have a look. Hey, George, will state capitals be in danger? Okay. Yes, these are the questions we have to ask in America these days. Well, Steve Judd, again, astrologer, really good one. He did say that the first few weeks of January are going to be the worst out of the whole year. That's good. So this is not going to continue. State capitals. Capitals in danger. Yeah, when those when the protesters in Michigan got into the state capitol and were standing there with their great big machine guns or whatever they were, I don't know. I don't know anything about the bigger guns. Sorry, I don't. They're just, beyond a handgun. It's like, okay, that's just huge and scary. That's all I know. That what is that? Is that an AK? It's like, no, that's just big and scary. But at that point, I would have called SWAT. That should not be legal at all, remotely. Mm-mm. You cannot bring this into a Capitol building. Mm-mm. Nope. You're not hunting. No. That's just me. I don't know what the state laws are. Maybe that's allowed, but I would have been like, get me SWAT now. Anyway. Oh goodness. Cat just added in, they're planning nationwide attacks on the 17th. Why the 17th? I mean, Hitler's birthday isn't until April 20th, is it? Why are they going for January 17th? That's Zach Prince being watched by the FBI. Oh boy. I'll make a note when we look at him. Okay. Okay. Sorry. My phone buzzed. Okay. Oh, gosh. All right. Let me see. Geek Hillbilly, arrest and hauled off in handcuffs would be best of all. Geek Hillbilly is wise. Sean, okay, I got that. Tisha, okay. Susan, will the inauguration become virtual? I hope so. Okay, inauguration. You know what makes me crazy? I mean, really makes me crazy. The fear. The fear I'm feeling. Not, I mean, like I'm not in danger. Okay, you need to buzz over there so you don't make as much noise. Just in the country. Seriously, just actual fear. That, creating that is unforgivable. There are terrified people all over this country right now. Oh, and by the way, just for the record, silly me, I actually thought I could not think less of Mitch McConnell. I was seriously thinking that he had actually managed to take his slimy slug body, and like he had actually managed to reach up and do one decent thing and accept the election results. And then he reverted back to form. And I don't know why I was thinking maybe he would, I don't know, it's my nature to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I shouldn't have. Because now he's refusing to reconvene the Senate until January 19th. Yeah, I didn't think I could think less of him. And I was wrong. Anyway. Okay, Susan, I've got the inauguration. Will it become virtual? Grandma Rose, hello. Might Pence resign before Trump to avoid being asked to pardon Trump? Will Pence resign? Okay. Okay. Pammy, can you read on the Republicans today? General reading overall. Politicians or voters? Let me know, please. Read on Republicans. Read in general. On Republicans. Okay. Maria, sweet autumn. Since it's a relaxed Saturday afternoon, okay, we can pretend it's a relaxed Saturday afternoon. That's fine. I like it. Choose a question that you want. Oh. Well, let me see if I. All right, I'll do it. I'll make a note for the baker's dozen for a dealer's choice if there is time. Tracy, will the murderers of the police officer be caught? Murderers. Ooh, that's some nasty energy. Okay, officers be caught. All right, that's going to do it. All right, I've got my 12 questions for today. I'm sorry if I've missed your question. Again, it's never anything personal. Sometimes even YouTube cuts them off or what have you. So, but let me see if I can get things going here and answer your questions. If I did not get to your question today, I'll be back tomorrow. I am I'm here every single day of the year. So, Kathy Anderson, hello. Wait. Dealing with chameleons? What do you mean? Oh, like what, Mitch? Yeah, you can. Wow, he did something decent and then he goes back to normal. That must be, yeah. Bismo, to help keep me at peace, I think of what Fred Rogers would say. Oh, yeah. Oh, Chris, what's your question? You've been cut off 3 times, YouTube, from the beginning. What is your question, Chris? Please tell me your question. I'm going to just, while I... Yes, Mitch. Yeah, it's just vile. All right, well, I'm shuffling. Donna, I think that the choice of January 17th is because of this. I'm afraid I didn't. Guys, if it was cut off, just post it. I'm literally watching the chat as I'm shuffling, so I'll see your questions. Just put a YT in front of them. I'll know that it was cut off earlier. Chris, okay. How many Republican congressmen are going to be found to be in on the coup? Okay. Congress. On the coup. Besides Nunes and Jordan. And Jordan. Okay, and then there was Marilyn. Twitter said the 17th had chatter about violence when they banned Trump. Oh, lovely. So Jess, what was your? Oops, sorry, Autumn. Jess, do you have a? Mama Bear, I just want to ask if Trump really donated his income. Oh. I can have a look at that. Okay, so it's gone. Jess, were the insurrectionists planning to kidnap or Pelosi, Schumer, Pence? Yeah, that's on here. I've got number 5. Did the rioters intend to take hostages or worse? It's number 5 today. Okay. All right. So that's okay. So I'm just going to start at the top. I'm going to work my way down. Oh, Susan, Jordy Kitty Girl says hi on. Hello, Jordy Kitty Girl. Hello, sweetheart. No problem, Jess. I want to help you guys sleep better at night. And I do feel bad that I can't stay on longer to answer every question, but I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, 24. That's a point. What would be best for the country? Resign. If he resigned, 25th Amendment was invoked, or he was impeached. I always feel weird talking about the idea of guides. I always feel like a nut. But I really do think we do have guides. I really do. And I know all about subpersonalities in psychology, and I know all about that. And if somebody, is going to somehow prove that's what it is, it's then fine, that's what it is. But it seems to me like guides. And this question about what's best for the country if Trump resigned, the 25th Amendment was invoked, or if Trump should be impeached, what's best for the country? It's like my guides just suddenly went, okay, who do we ask about that? What would be best for the country? All right, let me see. Yes, Grandma Rose, I agree. I saw a photo showing one of the men in the Capitol with a bunch of zip tie handcuffs. Terrifying. Thank you, Jess. Okie doke. What would be best for the country? Now. If he went to jail. If he went to jail. Paula, I live in West Virginia, Deep Red State. How can we say and thank you? Oh, thank you for being here. Paula, I lived in West Virginia off and on the whole time I was growing up. So I know what you're talking about. Okay, I just saw Kathy Anderson, one of the holidays. World Religion Day? No, I don't know. But it's an idea. It's an idea. Thank you. What would be best for the country? Truth. People and institutions to step up. Truth as opposed to the message of fear. And what people do, it to come back on them. But Trump specifically, jail. That's what I'm getting. Sally Mont, if they need votes for the cabinet for the 25th, somebody needs to check Wilbur Ross for a pulse. Mr. Slippers? Is Mr. Slippers still a cabinet member? Hang on. I need this light. Here, you can check out the sweater. It's very nice. I'm very pleased with it. It only makes me look slightly dead. Kathy Anderson is hot buttered rum day, January 17th. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was awesome. Yeah. Trump should, he should be in jail. Okay, so 28. All right, this is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun to read on. Danger around the 17th to the 20th. And what is the worst danger? What's the worst that's going to happen? Paige, yes, Mr. Slippers is still in the cabinet. Hey, there we go. Or cryogenic suspension. Could be. Could be geek. You know what? We're going to do it this way. Uh-oh, she's making room. Chat. Oh, chat. Wait, chat. January 19th is Robert E. Lee's birthday. But they're focusing on the 17th. But yeah, the 19th, that would make sense. But again, yeah, I mean, I don't understand why they don't just wait until April, Hitler's birthday. House will vote on impeachment Monday. All right, this whole danger in the country leading up to and including the inauguration. Tell me about that. Overloaded Celtic spread. Tell me about the danger in the United States of insurrection, of sedition, of Trump. Oh, November saying I'm worried about the 18th MLK Day. Yeah, geek. The 18th is MLK Day. Oh, jeez. All right. Danger in the country. In the past. Seriously, these people, it's like they watched Hamilton and they took away from it that, yeah, let's do that. Whereas when I hear Trump finish speaking, it's all I can do to not just go da 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 after Trump's finished speaking. All right. Danger in the country. From Trump, from the emperor, the would-be king. In the past, they want to blame somebody for their problems. There's no I find that one of the core problems that like one people fall into one of two camps. Bismuth, you'll be back soon. You'll see. Yes. Thank you. Somebody got my Hamilton reference. And I'll send an battalion to show you of my love. There are two kinds of people. There are two kinds of people. There are people who believe that same thing. This goes with feminism. This goes with economics. This goes with you name it. That is those who feel like it's a zero-sum game. There's only so much economic availability. There's only so much power that can be had. There's only so much. And those people, they have a lot of grievances because everything that somebody else gets is something that's been taken away from them or something they can't get. Then there are people, and probably who believe that it's not a zero-sum game and the world is abundant and a rising tide raises all boats. And if I have success, there are people I'm going to bring up with me. And if somebody needs something from me, I actually have trouble setting boundaries to make sure I have some time. I can actually function and have some time left to myself and have, be able to pay my bills because I keep wanting to help and lift it all up. These people, they think it's a zero-sum game. And that's the core. That's the core of this. Anyway, center of the reading. America. They think they're fighting for America. Hello, kitten. Hello, sweetheart. All right, above the reading. Send an battalion to remind you of my love. Okay. Above the reading, Trump's lies. And as he becomes more desperate, his lies become more desperate. Shocking. Surprised. All right. And sending a message of scarcity. That's what they're doing. That's what Trump's doing. That's kind of the whole point. It's all scarce. It's all near future one. Rancor. There's still rancor. And McConnell saying that he won't reconvene the Senate until the 19th absolutely plays into this. Absolutely. You don't hold any of these people accountable. You don't hold Trump accountable. You don't hold any of it accountable. Rancor. I worry Trump's not done. Seriously. Because that's near future 1 and 2. And he is enough of an idiot that he would still try to do whatever. Home environment. Literally, the only thing he's doing is coming out and making mealy-mouthed statements. Trump is making mealy-mouthed statements to limit his own legal liability. That's it. He doesn't mean any of it. Home environment. Revolution. Rebuild it all in far right ways. Hopes and fears. Yeah, we just want to go forward. Just, hey, let's get along. Let's help people. Let's get things going again. This is what we want. But it scares them because to them, you cannot have this for Democrats unless you have that for Republicans. You cannot have this bounty without them losing out. And that's not how it works. The other thing is people with this zero-sum game thinking is the main problem. The other problem is it's a problem with our hardwiring. Because as human beings, we're still hardwired to be living in these very small communities. And so, and I read that an anthropologist and archaeologist and all of this, they were working together, and what they said was, back when, the chances were that you would meet a grand total of maybe 150 people in your entire life. And to some extent, we're still hardwired for that because we have a terrible time grasping just how many people there are, how much stuff there is, how many people there are, how many opportunities there are, how much money is changing hands, how much. And to these people, they do not see it. They do not see it. What other people see? These are the people. These are the. This is like McConnell. This is law enforcement. This is holding people accountable. This is McConnell. Instead of carrying these to come after Trump, no, there's just cowardice. Just, oh, I'm not here. I don't hear anything. All right, final outcome. Because Trump's going to keep stirring. Final outcome. 1, 2, and 3. 1. All right, near future 1 was Rancor. Near future 2 was this idiot. Final outcome 1 is, again, this idiot, the bully. Doesn't have quite as much power as he does here, but still a bully, still awful. Judgment. Okay. That's final outcome 2. Final outcome 3. Trump is going to face judgment. And it's going to come from all sides. It's going to come from all over the place. It's going to come from New York. It's going to come from Florida. It's going to come from Washington, D.C. It's going to come from international laws being broken with Deutsche Bank and money laundering. It's going to just keep coming. And this, I don't have any words bad enough. I mean, even swear words don't even cut it for how awful Trump is. He will be judged harshly. Okay, and then what? And what does that mean? What does it mean? What does being judged harshly mean? Susan, I agree. People's problems with large numbers is why we can't get our minds around the COVID death toll. True. You need a wand on. So what does Trump being held accountable? Trump being judged harshly, what is that? What form does that take? There it is. There it is again. This is a card for the reading. This is Geek Hillbilly. No, nay, nay. No violence. We're not talking. No. Mm-mm. Nope. What form does Sniffy's judgment? Well, nobody's listening to him. People stopped listening to him. He's been kicked off of social media. And once he loses the presidency, that's a prosecutor. That's Biden and Harris working really, really hard to put the country back together. And there's Biden. He's got legal stuff headed for him, but also no Twitter. No Twitter, no Facebook, no Instagram. Lovely. Do you hear that? It's the sound of Trump silence. But no, he's got prosecution headed his way. So anyway. Geek Hillbilly, I understand, but you know I'm picky about this. You know I'm picky about these things. All right, let's go into Trump. Basically, the upshot was Trump's going to keep stirring, but he's going to get his. Yeah, the protesters and what have you, they think they're going to take action in the name of Trump and, give a beating out. And it's like, okay, we've been gathering our stuff and we're going to go do the thing for the right. And then it's like, but you can't have a revolution if nobody shows up. Doesn't matter what you've got. There's no more than 330 million people. There are more than 330 million people in this country. And these guys are tiny little amount. So, all right, let me go on to, oh gosh, we're already at 45. 30. Was Eric Prince involved with this garbage? Eric Prince, oh, yuck. I don't like reading on him. I don't like reading on any of these people, but he's just hard. He's just cold. Yeah, he's just cold. I think that's probably the best way to put it. Man. Kathleen, I will boycott any company that supports a Trump media company. Oh, yeah. So, I love this, Stephanie. My daughter said about the news that Trump is no longer on Twitter. It's like someone stopped poking something sharp into the base of my brain. This is awesome. That's great. Oh, Frosty Bean, no, you don't have to be sorry. I don't know. I'm here to read on these jerks because they're scaring people. And so we need to know. And Tony, Autumn, have you heard Trump is developing his own internet like Google? The man can barely tie his shoes. I swear, to this day, I swear to you, those laces on Trump's shoes are elastic. Seriously. Oh, Eric Prince. Were you involved? Oh, actually, we'll see, but it doesn't feel like it. That's Pelosi, and she's mad. Oh, she's mad. Who? I mean, I'm looking at Eric Prince. I wasn't even looking at that, and it's just like Nancy's like right there. Tomadora, Autumn, what are laces? When you tie your shoe, the string that goes back and forth and you make a bow on your shoes. I don't think he's capable of tying his own shoes. That's my opinion. Oh yeah, Nancy is mad. Oh, Nancy's mad. But anyway, Eric Prince. Oh, he's got problems, and they're about to get worse. He's under a lot of scrutiny, and he's going to come up short on a lot of things. And I've got the justice card right in the middle. He's got problems. This doesn't feel like it's necessarily related to this kind of insurrection, but these are other problems, and they're big. They're big. He might have to give some things up or pay a gigantic fine or something like that. I don't know if he's going to end up in jail, but yeah, he's got other problems. I'm not feeling his interest here. Stephen, she's a cardinal fire sign. GOP men are stupid. Susan saying Trump can't even bend over. Especially when he's got that girdle on. And then he stands funny because he's got lifts in his shoes. Look, I realize I wear makeup. I do the nails for fun, but I'm not feeling Eric Prince involved in this particular mess, but he's involved in others. He's involved in some stuff overseas. He should not. He should not be. Yeah, he's going to come under scrutiny. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the money, yeah, okay. I'm not picking him up with this. I'm picking him. He's got other problems, so that's what I'm getting. Do check with other readers, though. I've never said, I'm right, or I'm always right. No. I do the best I can. but check with the other readers, because it's generally the consensus among us is what's most accurate. Okay. Josh Hawley. All right. No, I seriously. Where's that? Yeah. My stomach's not happy, and I'm suddenly not feeling all that great. This morning, I was talking to my best friend, and she was saying, I don't know how you go into these people's energy every day. I'd be catatonic by now. I'd be doing it anyway, so may as well do it on camera and see if I can help. But, man. Josh Hawley. Ugh. Ugh. I hope he's married, because he's never going to get a date again. He got on just as the Titanic has already hit the iceberg. And then he gets on. Because he wants that sweet, sweet MAGA money. Josh Hawley. Yeah, lost his book deal. All right, this is a part one. He had the deal. He was working on it. Okay, how can I make more money? How can I do more? I'll get involved with this rancor to be in with this crowd, the Trump crowd. Hello, Trump-tanic already hit the iceberg. All right, so how you doing now, Josh? Now that you are quinoa, did you say maggot money? Oh, actually, I didn't, but oh, Maria has to go. Be well, Maria. How are you feeling now? You've lost your book deal. You've lost key donors. You are hated across a good chunk of the country. Yeah. He was a part of this death and destruction, and literal death in the Capitol. He was a part of it. He was shooting the arrows, and even after all this happened, he went back in there, and he was still complaining about vote totals in Pennsylvania. This is the sort of truth, but this also feels like law enforcement. And the fates, they can raise you up and they can crush you underneath. And this isn't just normally this is a card of suspension. At best, it's a card of seeing things from a different point of view. It can be, most often it means suspension, something being suspended. This, he's being crushed underneath. Going after that power. He wanted the power and the money, and he saw an opening. He's like, yeah, I'll do this. You've got a lot to answer for. You are very much being held, whether you did something or you involved directly or not, you are being blamed. And fate is not going to be kind to you. And it shouldn't. But fate's not going to be kind to Hawley. Anyway. Thank you, Roxy. Okay. Chat is saying, is congressional career suspended? Has it been, or is there talk of it? Oh, now we're really getting into the heart of darkness. Terry, his fist bump sealed his fate. I agree with that. Thank you. Thank you, Roxy. All right, now we're really going to the heart of darkness. Did these treasonous slimebags who attacked the Capitol building, were they intending to take hostages? Take hostages or murder people? What were all those zip ties for? Those handcuff zip ties. Wow. Doesn't happen very often. It does. It actually feels like my guides are like, we don't want you in this energy for very long. I was like, well, should I do something bigger? And they're just like, no, five cards. Move on. This energy is nasty. It's justice, but it's not the justice card. This is human level justice. This is not cosmic fairness. That's the card for the reading. Oh, AJB. One commenter referred to him as Josh Hawley after his first race. Seek help. Josh, seek help. Were they planning on taking hostages? At the rally before this happened, Trump went in there and he stood up there and he said, I will walk with you. We'll walk together up to the Capitol. He didn't, of course. But if he had, it would have been the revolution. If he had gone with them and he had just kept up his rhetoric, it would have been bad. The only good news is that for all the garbage, thank you, Marby, thank you. For all the garbage that Trump was spouting, he didn't follow up. And thank the divine. This is not the good side of this card. There's a negative side to the Sun card, and that is the whole Aryan Nation Nazi poster garbage. Yeah, they don't want me in. I'm getting out of this energy. Yeah. $60. Will Sniffy be wiped off the books? Yes, Jack. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hey, Becca's here. Hello, beautiful. The talented, wonderful Becca's here. Question, doesn't the Senate have to take up articles of impeachment immediately? I thought so. Change decks. Go kiss boo-boo. Becca, does somebody have an answer for Becca there? Because that's a Google question. That's a good Google question. Changing decks, there's no point. I'm already down in the muck. Go kiss boo boo. Oh, there's the good boo boo. Oh, there's the sweetheart. You are the good boy. Oh, he's so happy right where he is. CEO, can I ask a weird question? I should maybe. Geek Hillbilly, yes, Becca, he does. Yeah, I thought he couldn't put it off until the 19th, but based on Senate rules, he has to. That's what I thought, but I'm not the expert, so I just assumed. Thank you, John. Thank you. Will Sniffy be wiped off the books? Like Trump who? Andrew Jackson? They didn't wipe him off the books. No, they want to communicate very, very clearly how. I've got a message here, but really it's this communication. They want to communicate how awful he was, that he becomes a don't do this. Just with his rhetoric, the what he did for the white supremacist movement, which is right at the center of what Trump's doing. The insult to injury, the injury, the insult, the insult to injury, the communicate that. Communicate what he did. So no, he's not good. Oh, okay. 1033. Is the FBI in on this? Do they feel like it's over? Is the FBI in on this? Do they feel like it's over? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think Becca's saying he will be remembered as America's first wannabe dictator and seditionist. I was singing Hamilton earlier. Is the FBI in on this? Yeah, they're all over this, and I don't think any of them think it's over. I think if you walked up to any FBI agent right now and said, "Is it over?" I think every one of them would be like, "No." Boo-boos and Kitty is so precious. They've got a lot of work. They've got a ton of work. They've got a ton of work. Yeah, because you had murder on federal property, not to mention the trespassing and the Biden administration is about to start. So even if they weren't, which they are, if the FBI wasn't on it, which they are, they would definitely be on it once Biden's in there. There's Trump. This is a I never thought of it this way. It's a selfie. This is an Instagram selfie. Look at me and all my cups. Aren't they great? Here's Pelosi's podium. Trump's lies, their delusion. There was a murder. The Biden administration's about to start. Okay. Okay, 106. Are the state capitals in danger between now and the 20th? Or maybe beyond, but from now to the 20th. Are the state capitals... House of Lenormand. Watch Spanky try to communicate with his minions from TikTok. Oh, wow. Our state capital's in danger. What I'm feeling is that the insurrection, the seditionists, the vanilla ISIS, it really isn't. They're extremely well armed, very scarily well armed, but there aren't that many of them. There just aren't. You can't have a revolution if nobody shows up. Can't get there. And the 70-some million people who voted for Trump, they don't want him to be dictator. There's America. Around America, state capitals. The state capitals in danger. From the fool. Oh, okay. No, I've got a card. Okay, well, I've got this idiot in the middle. Bye. Suspension. Quiet as a tomb. This is this might be like moving around to try to get things, but the reality is this is also swords. Can be literal like weapons, but it can also be law enforcement sneaking in around to find you. And this is fruits of labor. So yeah, they're well armed, but it's right next to the card of quiet as a tomb, which is quiet, just silent. You think, oh my gosh, it's a tomb. No, they do it. It's just the guns. The guns don't do much if you don't fire them. If that makes any sense. And there's that idiot. They're already, they've already tried to do some stupid things. Wheezy Squeezebach, an insurrectionist, set up the gallows in front of the Capitol building, another guillotine in Arizona. Mesa trees, vanilla ISIS. Oh, nay, nay. Oh, nay, nay, vanilla ISIS. Beck is asking, have they arrested Chewbacca? Man. 3 more cards. State capitals. I'm getting, they're just, they think there are a lot more of them than there are. And that's the difference. That's the difference. Number one, they don't know what dictatorship really is. They don't. Seriously, I'll start singing Hamilton again. And I'll send an armed battalion to remind you of my love. They don't know what real dictatorship is. And 2, at the time of the revolution, there was a groundswell of, we're sick of these high taxes, paying all this money to just go this going overseas, and on and on. Plus the astrological, Lisa, thank you for reminding. Yeah, the astrologically, but it was different. It was a groundswell. You don't have that now. But these, like I was explaining earlier, these people are still in that mindset of back when we lived in the caves and you never met more than 150 people in your whole life. So if you were willing to be aggressive and pick up, raise arms and do the thing, you could do a lot of damage. You could take over. But there are over 330 million people in the country. You can't get there from here. You big morons. Quinoa, Sniffy had them believing they were a majority. That's why they couldn't accept losing. Mm-hmm. Katie, nothing like trying to sell stolen federal property online. Remind me how smart you are again. Yeah. There's still going to be plans. There are idiots with plans out there. That's what I'm getting. But I'm getting plans. I'm not getting towers. And we're stronger than this. Idiots, all of them. Okay, 112. Is the inauguration going to be virtual? I hope so. Seriously, after all those people were all over the where the inauguration is supposed to take place, swarmed all over that. I don't think Biden should go anywhere near that thing. All right, 112:30. Okay, will the inauguration be virtual? Doesn't feel like a big reading. For the sake of safety. Biden, he wants to he does want to stand up and say, we will not be cowed. The main thing I've got is in the middle. I've got the law enforcement just having a huge headache. But it's the start of a new day and what have you. So he's still going to do some things. And law enforcement is just going to be wall to wall. That's what I'm getting there. So, okay. Okay. I didn't want to use that pen. All right. 114. Pensy Wency. Are you going to resign, whiny? Book Bewitched interviewed terrorists, complained about being maced, starting a revolution. Yeah. That was Elizabeth from, she said her name was Elizabeth from, and she said the name of the town she's from, state. Yeah, that was the thing. Kathy Mickelson, I do should be virtual with this pandemic raging scale. I agree. All right. All right, Pensy Wency, are you going to resign, whiny? No. Oh boy. Mr. Holier Than Thou. Yeah, stand in front of the people in cages. Talk to the children who've been torn from their families. Introduce them to mother. No, not their mother. Your wife. She can smile at them. These people are monsters. These people are monsters. It makes me crazy. Oh, he's trying to be the voice of calm. Again, what? Pence can go fly fishing. Yes. Fly fishing. Lisa, periwinkle's a good color for you, Autumn. Oh, thank you. Okay, Lisa. Appreciate that. Okay, Pence. Oh, yeah, the lovey-dovey inauguration, blah, 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 blah. Communicating, he's going to be on camera. This is the Trump legacy. That's Trump who's not going to be there. This is a celebration. No, I think he's looking forward to going to the inauguration. Because he really thinks he's all that. He really thinks he's above it all. That he is a good and righteous man. He's a flippin' monster. He's a flippin' monster. Hillbilly, the flies are fishing for Pence. Ah! I like it. I like it. Okay, I had a request here, 117, to just do a general reading on Republicans. That's all it was. It was just a general reading on Republicans. Yep. You voted for him. Happy now? Are the tax cuts worth it? Oh, wait. Those tax cuts won't help the people who were killed in the attempted insurrection. Oh, no, but that's not. There's so many Republicans there. This is where we get into the this really does make me crazy. This whole idea of oh, but that's not. That's different. Those people, they weren't Republicans. Matter of fact, they were Antifa. Yeah. Where was that? Oh, I can't find it. But I liked it. I'm so sorry. Oh, there it is. Sharon. Pence kissing Biden's pants. Yep. Republicans. Lies. Carrying water for Trump. Sending money to Trump so he can live in luxury. Going out and fighting for him. But this is actual law enforcement. And this is coming. This is what we've had. This is what is coming. And we told you so is not going to cover it. That's what I'm getting from Republicans. With their very narrow zero-sum game view of the world. I told you so. Okay. 1930. Will the murderer of the police officers be killed? Yes, please. Murderers, please. Roxy, I agree. Hurry up, Letitia James. Mm-hmm. Crystal. Hey, Crystal. Did you know a million militia march is being planned for the 17th to the 20th at the DC Capitol building, back with the worst arsenal? Oh, yeah, but everything I'm picking up says they're going to be a lot more heavily armed law enforcement there. like, yeah, they know they're not, and they're not playing. Oh, le Derrick. I'm afraid I don't know what that means. Tucker Carlson spewing lies and so inciting civil unrest. Well, it's Tucker Carlson. All right, will this poor police officer, will his murderers be caught and brought to justice? Bless him, bless his family. Will his murderers be caught and brought to justice? That's how he died. That's how he died. Yes. What I'm getting a strong yes. What I'm getting is everything they did is being scrutinized heavily. Every single person there. Heavily, heavily scrutinized. And then these morons, they showed their faces. They did all this stuff. They left massive trails. There will be judgment. This actually feels like them being lined up. I'm getting a mental image of like a chain gang, you know, where they used to chain prisoners' ankles in a row. That's all these people who fought, who did that. But I'm getting, yes, I'm getting, there will be justice. That's what it feels like. Yeah, actually, the selfie card, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I've got more questions here, so I'm just going to keep reading. 123. All right, were there Republican congressmen involved in the coup? Like directly involved, like provably, and not just like Hawley, that idiot. Yeah, Aaron Stone, how brave will they be when surrounded by National Guardsmen? Yeah. Terry, Antifa is not actually a thing. The right made it up so they could blame the left. Yes. And the whole point of Antifa would be that they're anti-fascist, which would mean if there are no fascists, they stay home. Anyway. Cat Shepard, 5 were killed the day of. More will die in a couple of weeks from the illness. Yep. Man. All right. Are there Republican Congress people who were involved in this coup? Attempted coup that fell apart. Half my deck just fell out. Hang on. Hold, please. Oh, wow. Half my deck just fell out. All right. It's all right. I have to actually do this. Did I disturb the kitty? Did I disturb the kitty? Oh, jeez, there's more over here. Is that everything? Sorry. Card said reshuffle. Or it might just be looking under every nook and cranny. The planet fell apart. Sometimes that's what it means. And then you figure out which ones are upright and which ones are not. Okay. Kiko Billy Autumn, I think your question got answered in no uncertain terms. Oh, I agree, Aronson. I mean, we're nonviolent, but we're anti-fascist. Yes, we are. Republicans. Are they going to prove there were Republican lawmakers involved in this attempted coup? There was a man in, I forget what state it was. It's do let me know. But there was, in one of the states, there were people who came to the state capitol building to try to make a mess as well, locally, and this Republican state congressperson opened the side door. It's supposed to be a secured area. He just opened the door. He just opened the door, kept walking. Just let him in. They were standing there with the whole thing, and he's just. So that's how you pull the cat fur off the cards. Of course. A lot of them are scared, and there's some of the people, the Congress people who are there. They're not sleeping. Actually, I'm not getting much. I'm not this. Even though this is a card of work, these are not energetic cards. They're really not. There's a lot more trauma involved. And can we please get to January 20th in one piece? Oh, Crystal. Crystal has an interesting. Autumn, can you read on the White House building? I've got a feeling the protesters are going to try to surround it to protect Trump from leaving. Okay. I can't believe I have to actually ask these questions. Desmo, Autumn, this morning I had a cup of hot cocoa in your honor. I thank you. That sounds really good. Okay, are these morons going to try to surround the White House to protect the Fiora, protect the orange Fiora? Knights, well, but that's not knights with careful, the reading is knight. There aren't enough of them. These are Republican knights. These are not Trump's party knights. Oh, is Trump now at Mar-a-Lago? Kathleen, I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays down there. Oh, oh, nay. Oh, nay. No. They'll try. insult to injury, but after what happened in the Capitol, yeah, no. Law enforcement is, they're going to be ready. Teresa Dale saying, quote from Lincoln, if we are destroyed, it will be from the inside. Lisa King, Trump has said he's leaving the 19th on Air Force one last time for Mar-a-Lago. So there's no reason for them to surround the White House. Well, I don't put anything. I don't put anything past these people. This moment. Autumn, I'll be singing You'll Be Back all day now since I brought it up earlier. Sorry. All right, 131. Is Trump going to pardon the seditionists? Well, I keep reading on the 17th, and you can go back and watch earlier. So ask other readers. Yeah, Crystal, I think they gave away the surprise envelope by what they pulled at the Capitol. Yeah, they can try whatever they want on the 17th. I think there's going to be hecka law enforcement there. So it's actually one more. It's actually mark 132. All right, is Trump going to pardon the seditionists? He's going to pardon himself. He's going to pardon his family. The little people? Blanket pardons is what we're talking about. No. He's selfish. He's so selfish. The new administration's coming in. Everything Trump tries to do is going to be on the defensive. It's who got the victory. It wasn't Trump. Trump goes back to Mar-a-Lago. He protects his family. He protects himself. He leaves these people out to dry. He hangs them out to dry. Why would he help these little people? They didn't protect him. They didn't give him the victory. Steven saying FBI is seriously looking for zip ties guy. I hope so. I hope so. Protect Trump from leaving. Just a quick look. Okay, Kathleen's saying if they get the impeachment voted on and Congress's pardon power is voided, ask the Google machine. I don't think it's that easy because he's been impeached and he didn't lose the pardon power. If he's removed, see, the thing is, he can never run for office again. People are saying, oh, he'll be impeached. He'll never run for office again. Because that's separate. He actually has to be removed, or, well, he would be removed by the Senate, but it's after he's impeached, it goes to the Senate. If the Senate agrees, then he can be stopped from running for office again. But that's not going to happen until the new administration's in. So I think it can happen, but there's a lot of misinformation I'm running into, and it's not just you, and I'm ignorant. I have said repeatedly, my ignorance is vast. I just try to chip away at it every day. So, let me see. Was there something else? Okay. All right. Quick look. All right. The 130. I'll stop. I'll end with this one. 136. Will the Senate stop Trump from ever holding office again? Will the United States Senate stop Trump from ever holding office again? Will the Senate stop Donald Trump from ever holding office again? Let's see. Well, I'm getting all the cards are straight off the top of the deck, so that's very straightforward and honest. Looking at it, there are going to be new laws put. My friend, our new heroes, the forensic accountants. There are going to be a lot of laws put in place so people like Trump can't run. But I don't know if this is going to come up specifically. Let me see. I'm getting a lot of Republicans sitting pretty, Republicans, fruits of labor, refusal of what Democrats want. I'm getting a lot of mealy mouth cards. So right now, just what I thought. Silly me. I thought I could not think less of Mitch McConnell. What do you think, kitten? What do you think, good boy? What do you think, sweetheart? Oh, he's a sweetie. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for going through this with me. And I hope these readings, that for me and from the others, I hope it helps you sleep better at night. We're gonna be okay. We really are. He thinks it's the mic in his love. Well, I usually sit right next to him, and he's up against my side, so kind of. But thank you, everybody. Thank you to our moderators, and just hang in there, okay? Breathe. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, okay? And I will be back tomorrow, as I am every day. So I'll see you then.